Today we will discuss about the variant of Turing machines. There are two type of Turing machines. Here we discussed, that is multi-tape Turing machines. Another is a non-deterministic Turing machine. In the multi-tape Turing machines, so the Turing machines with more than one tape. So you have already known about the single tape Turing machine. So there are only one tape, but here the Turing machines with a more than one tape, that is a multi-tape Turing machine. Later on, we will discuss about this multi-tape Turing machines. And the second part, that is the non-deterministic Turing machines. You are already known about the non-deterministic finite automata, where delta, the transition function delta q comma q is the initial state. Taking an input symbol a, it will either reach to the, suppose, the q1 state or the q2 state. That is a power state of power state of q. So either is a q1 state or q2 state. That is a non-deterministic finite automata. So the current state কি ছিল, q ছিল, taking an input symbol a ছিল, and it will reach q1 state অথবা q2 state. So in case of non-deterministic TM, you are already known about the Turing machine, that is a delta q comma a. So q is the initial state, taking an input symbol a. So it will reach the state, one state. It will write one input symbol on the input tape, and it will move to the directions left or right. So here the same thing, that is it will taking an input symbol a of q state. It will reach p1 state. It will write y1 input symbol on the input tape, or it will move the d1 directions. So the same thing, it will also move to the p2 state, and it will also write the y2 on the input tape, and it will move to the d2 directions. So that is a non-deterministic TM, that is Turing machine. Now we have to discuss about the multi-tape Turing machines. So in the multi-tape Turing machines, so here if you see, there are four tapes. In the four tapes, each of the tape is divided into the number of cells, and each cell read write head as a pointed towards this. So this one is a one head, and this one is another head, and this one is another head on the third tape, and this one is another head in the fourth tape. So each of the tape is controlled by the final control. So that is the same thing for the single tape Turing machines. Here the multi tape, four tapes are there, and four head. Depending upon the four head, it will move to the next state, and it will direct to the one head to move the left or right, and others, and that will be discussed in the next slide. So that is the basic diagram of multi tape Turing machines. So it is a difference between the single tape Turing machine. There are four tapes, four input heads, and the one finite control will control the full multi-tape Turing machines, right? So now the basic characteristics of the multi-tape Turing machines. You know about the single tape Turing machines. What is this? In the single tape Turing machines, that is a Q is a state, and sigma is the input symbols, and capital gamma is the tape symbols, and delta is the transition function, and q0 is the initial state, b is the blank symbols, and and q sigma, gamma, delta, q0, b, and the last one is a f, right? Is a set of final state. So that is a basic single tape Turing machines. but in the multi-tape Turing machines, we have already known there are four steps, four tapes, and each of the step is four input head are pointing towards this. So the multi-tape Turing machines is also a finite set of Q states, and the initial state is Q0. So here the initial state is Q0, and the subset A of Q is called the set of final states, and the P that is here, that is a sigma. So P is a tape symbols. So you can the set of P, and you can also write here the capital gamma. So the set of P is a tape symbols. Here the capital gamma is a set of tape symbols, and the new symbols that is blank is not in P, the not in tape symbols, and the set of tape symbols, it is called the blank symbol. So that is called the blank symbol. So that is the main characteristics of the multi-tape Turing machine that would be defined by the 7 tuple, and each the Q is a set of states, and sigma is a set of input symbols. Here the capital gamma is a set of tape symbols, delta is the transition functions, and Q0 is the initial state, and B is the blank symbols, and F is the set of final state. Okay, so uh, now the multi-tape Turing machines, there are K tapes. So there are K is the three tapes, and each of these divided into a number of cells. Each of the divided into the number of cells, and the first tape hold the input symbols. So input symbols is a W. So first tape, প্রথম টেপে শুধুমাত্র ইনপুট সিম্বলসটা থাকবে, and the other যে টেপগুলো থাকবে সেখানে blank থাকবে. So initially all the other tapes hold the blank symbols. So that is the most important thing. So এখানে k number of tape থাকবে, k এর value 1 2 3. So 1 is a single tape, 2 3 4 ভ্যালু হতে পারে, এবং ইচ অফ দ্য সেল ইজ সাবডিভাইডেড ইনটু ইচ অফ দ্য টেপ ইজ সাবডিভাইডেড ইনটু সেলস। প্রত্যেকটা টেপ তুমি যদি দেখো যে এটা কিছু কতগুলো স্টেটে সাবডিভাইড করেছে, যেটা আমরা অলরেডি বলেছি, অ্যান্ড সাবডিভাইড করেছে কতগুলো সেলে। সো সো এবং এবং কি দ্য ফার্স্ট স্টেপ হোল্ড দ্য ইনপুট সিম্বল, যদি প্রথম যে স্টেপটা শুধুমাত্র ইনপুট সিম্বল যেটা রিড করবে সেটা হোল্ড করে থাকে, এবং ইনিশিয়ালি আদার টেপগুলো ব্ল্যাঙ্ক সিম্বল থাকে। তো ইনিশিয়ালি দ্য হেড অফ দ্য ফার্স্ট টেপ ইনপুট টেপ ইজ অ্যাট দ্য লেফট এন্ড অফ দ্য ইনপুট ডাব্লিউ। তাহলে প্রথমে ওই যে প্রথম যে টেপটার মধ্যে যেখানে ইনপুট সিম্বলটা থাকে তার একদম লেফটে আমার রিড রাইট হেডটা থাকবে, and all the other head, that is also very important, that is all the other head can be placed at any cell initially. On the other head, that would be placed any cell initially. So তাহলে যেটা বলতে হবে যে প্রথম ইনিশিয়ালি যে প্রথম টেপের উপরে যে ইনপুট সিম্বলটা থাকছে, ইনপুট সিম্বল তার লেফটে থাকবে হলো ইনপুট টেপ রিড রাইট হেড, আর আদার রিড রাইট হেড গুলো যে কোনো সেলেই থাকতে পারে। So now the multi-tape Turing machines, that is also very important, how the transition function would be defined for the multi-tape Turing machines. In the multi-tape Turing machines, the direction would be the left right, and another direction is the stationary move. The left move, right move, another is that stationary move. So delta, that is also very important. So delta is a partial function. So you know about the delta is what? Delta q input symbol, initially q niye delta q comma a. So q is a কোন সেটের element? Q সেটের element, taking the input symbol from the tape, So tape symbols সেটা কোন সেটের এলিমেন্ট? গামা সেটের এলিমেন্ট। বলতে পারলাম? So কে খানা যদি টেপ থাকে, so there are all the combinations of gamma to the power k. So প্রথম টেপের একটা ইনপুট সিম্বল, সেকেন্ড টেপের একটা ইনপুট সিম্বল, থার্ড টেপের একটা ইনপুট সিম্বল, ফোর্থ টেপের একটা ইনপুট সিম্বল। So the gamma to the power k, right? And it will move to the which state? Another state that would be taking the state from q state. It will write on the input tape. So there is a uh, k input tape. So that's why gamma to the power k is there. So the read write head is also there are three types of move, that is left move, right move, and the stationary move. In the case of left move, that will be represented by L. If the move is a right move, that would be represented by R. And when there is a no move, there is a stationary move, so that would be represented by the S. So if there is a k number of tape, so the set would be the power of k, right? So the move depends upon the current state and the k tape symbols under the k tape head. That is also very important. So try to understand the move টা কার উপর ডিপেন্ড করছে, কারেন্ট যে স্টেটে থাকছে তার উপর ডিপেন্ড করছে, এবং কেখানা যে টেপ থাকছে, কেখানা টেপের যে প্রত্যেকটা সেলে যে ইনপুট সিম্বলটা থাকছে, যেখানে রিড রাইটটা হেডটা আছে, তার উপর ডিপেন্ড করছে হলো তোমার তোমার নেক্সট মুভটা, রাইট? এবং কিভাবে মুভ হতে পারে, দ্যাট উড বি ডিফাইন্ড বাই দ্য ট্রানজিশন ফাংশন। সো একটা নতুন স্টেটে যেটা যাবে, and each of the state a new symbol is written by the cell under the read write head. So একটা নতুন ইনপুট সিম্বল রাইট করবে, and each step head move to the left, right, or there is a new stationary move. The head move independently. Some move head move left, some to right, and the some remain head do not move. So multi-tape Turing machine তোমাদের কি জানতে হবে? দেখো, that is basically a single tape Turing machine. So there are multiple tapes are there. So the multiple tapes, so each and every tapes are input symbols are there. So the k type of k combination. So the the symbols would be the capital gamma to the power k. So that the transition functions, that is the most important thing for any machine. So the one in a single current state taking a input symbol, it will move to the another new state, and it will write the input in a kth number of state tape, and it will either left move, either right move, or is don't move, that is a stationary move. So there are key number of states. So L comma R comma S to the power k. So understand what I am saying? So delta q is taking from q set, capital Q set, comma a is our input tape symbols, is the key number of tape. So capital gamma to the power k, and it will move q state, and it will taking from the set, that is capital Q, and it will write on the read write tape, that is the set of capital gamma. So the key number of tape, that would be capital gamma to the power k, and it will move left, right, and stationary. So the key number of tape, the input head moves either left or right or stationary. So the L comma R comma S is to the power k, right? Now the multi-tape Turing machines, the initial ID is the initial state q0. Initial input, initial string W is the first tape, that is also important, and is the k number of steps. So k minus one number of state is a blank empty string of B. So empty string of B is in the remaining k minus one tapes. and accepting ID is a final state. So the depending upon the transition functions, it will move to the final state. So the corresponding string is accepted by this multi-tape Turing machine. So that is most important thing. The what is the theorem? The every language accepted by the multi-tape Turing machines is accepted also by the some single tape Turing machine. So that is also very important. Every language is accepted by the language ta multi-tape Turing machine they accepted hobe, and it would be accepted by some single tape Turing machine. সেখানে কিন্তু কিছু তোমার single tape Turing machine দিয়ে accepted হবে. So that would be the variations of single tape Turing machines, where the single tape Turing machines have a only one tape, and here there are multiple tapes. Suppose the k number of tape, if the value of k is 1 for the single tape Turing machines, and when the k is greater than 1 for the multi-tape Turing machines, and each of the tape is subdivided into a number of cells, and each of the cells where the read-write heads are there, and it will be controlled by the finite control, and each of the cells have a particular input symbols. So suppose yeah, in a particular state taking an input symbols from the read-write head, and it will move a particular state, and it will write the particular input symbols on a case tape, and it will move either left or right, or it will don't move. That is a stationary move for multi-tape Turing machines. Understand what I'm saying? Now we have to discuss about the non-deterministic Turing machine. That is the next part. That is non-deterministic, because if you are state, if you taking an input symbol but you don't know it is the power set of that is it will move either P1 state. It will read write the D1 input symbol. That is a previous slide which I've already discussed. That is if you delta q comma a is the current state taking an input symbol a, and it will p1 is the state, and it will write the y1 input symbols, and it will move the d1 directions. The head will move the d1 directions. Otherwise, it will also P1 state final control is moved to the P1 state, P2 state, and it will write Y2 on the input tape, and it will move, the head will be moved to D2 directions. So that is undefined, taking an input symbol A for a particular state Q. So that's why it is known as non-deterministic Turing machines, as like a non-deterministic FA. So in case of non-deterministic Turing machines, the definitions can be represented by a 7 tuple, that is Q, capital gamma, sigma, delta, Q0, V, and F. Q is a finite non-empty set of states, and the capital gamma is a finite non-empty set of tape symbols, and B is a blank symbols, is belongs to capital gamma, and the sigma is a non-empty subset of sigma, and the set of symbols, and Q0 is the initial state, and F is a set of final state, and delta is the transition function, which is the Q is the one state, one input symbols from input tape. So Q cross capital gamma 2, it will move a particular state. So Q cross, it will write input on the read-write head, so gamma, and it will move either left or right. So the set will be left or right. So that is the transition function of non-deterministic Turing machines. So here I have an example. So the delta q comma x is equal to q1 y1 comma l, and either q2 y2 comma r, and q3 y3 comma l, as like as a non-deterministic finite automata is given. So that is the ID. If you see the ID here, that is the instantaneous descriptions. That is the left sequence alpha, and that is B Q state, and that is a right sequence where X, the first symbol of the right sequence, is under the read-write head, So if we take the corresponding move, so it will move the Q1 state. So now the x will be right by y1. So x is now y1, and it will move to the next left side. So now it will zk. So the left sequence is also z1 z2 to zk minus 1. That is the left sequence, that is alpha. And q1 is a beta, so this one is alpha, as we already discussed. And this one is the current state, that is beta. And x will be replaced by the y1. So the zk is the current input in the symbol. So zk y1, and the remaining part will be there. So that is a gamma. So the non-deterministic Turing machines. So if we use q2 y2 and r, that would be it will move according to the directions. So that is a non-deterministic. Why? Because in the deterministic fire Turing machines, so that would be it will particularly move a particular state, and it will write a particular input symbols, and it will move the particular directions. But here q is a initial state taking a x input symbol. There are so many moves are given over there. Depending upon this instruction, the non-deterministic Turing machines will move according the given transition function. So that is very important. The non-deterministic machine. If you have any query, so if you inform me. So that's all for today. So if you have any query, so if you mail me or phone, contact me in my phone number. Thank you.